For those who fought in the Battle of Britain, it was a battle for survival. For the free world, it was a breathless moment in history. For failure would have plunged mankind into a new dark age. Never have so many owed so much to so few.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing Spitfire issues 39 and 40. I think one might be pretty easy. I think I'll go for my guess and I'll go for the middle one.
Oh, good evening, everybody. Thank you for having me on, Adrian. Yes, back to the Spitfire build. Be a cracking build tonight, so everybody sit back and enjoy.
Yeah. One or two?
Two.
That's
me. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Adrian's build tonight. Build with Adrian. Thanks for inviting us along tonight, Adrian. It's going to be a fabulous build. We are getting a little bit closer now with this Spitfire coming on now. So 39 and 40 tonight. It will be a cracking build, won't it?
Yeah. And my final guess is
me. So yeah, thanks for having me on tonight. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic build tonight, this one. So I'm looking forward to it because I get to do this on Sunday.
yes.
Oh.
Well, I thought we'd get two issues in, both issues in before Christmas, and being Christmas Day and New Year's Day, we can all have like a break then, can't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Everyone might be passing or be after parties, basically, or after big food.
I don't think I'll be partying, but I've got this room to sort out, so I've got a few bits I need to do to it and change, so I'll be probably getting on with that, but we're in tier 3, so we can't really meet up.
No, we're the same.
Yeah.
We're the same. We're in tier 3, so. And there's rumours they're going to make it into a tier 4 as well, aren't they? So.
That's in Wales.
Yeah.
So,
Got tier 4. Wales are going full lockdown, and so is Northern Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
28th, I think they're both going into full lockdown.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And what are you doing?
I think it's a case of it is what it is at the moment.
Yeah, it is what it is, and we've got to just get on with it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Use our good old stiff old British upper lip and get on with it.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Right. So who said they was going to do the chat? So shall we go for that?
Yeah, I think I was going to do the chat tonight, if that's all right with everybody. So, and Mark and Geordie Dave are going to be reading the instructions, and Adrian's going to be building. And so the first one on the chat tonight who wins the gold star is Max Mods. Hello and good evening, everybody. So, hello, Mark.
Hello.
Hello, Mark.
And he just beat me to it because I put hello, friends. So, hello, friends. And then we've got P40F20 that says hi, y'all. So, hi, P40F20.
Hi, P40F20.
And he also says, let's arm this puppy. Yeah, let's get it armed. Yeah, exactly. So then we've got Warren James. Hi, all. Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
And then we've got one of the ladies tonight, Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, everyone. So hello, Julie.
Hi,
hello, Julie.
And then we've got Dano Builds. Hello, everyone. So hello, Dano.
Hi, Dano.
Hello, Dano.
And is there any more? Yes, there is. If it'll bring it up, come on. There we go. So John's model making. Good evening, Adrian and gents. Good evening, John.
Evening,
John. Good evening, John.
I think that's it for the chat for now. I think, yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay.
You first, Geordie Dave.
Right. Well, it's going to be holders for the optical fibers. I'll do a parts checklist. 39.1. Train with parts for the optical fiber holders, A to D.
Yeah. Oops. Daisy.
On full screen. There we go.
Right. Right. 39.1. Actually, I already clipped off some of the parts because I don't think you want me to go through all of them and click them all off. So I've already cut some of them off. There's some in there already.
Right. 2 optical fiber grip.
Run that. It looks like that's that one there.
And 3 optical fiber grip.
And that piece there.
And a little bit on the optical fibers. Optical fibers will be supplied and fitted into the holders assembled in this issue. They carry light from an LED to the front edge of the wing, where the machine guns are positioned. Take care not to block the holders with glue when you fix the parts together, leaving a clear channel to thread the fibers into. It is important not to get any glue on the optical fibers, as they will make them brittle.
Yeah, someone did mention that to me as well.
Okay, ready for one? Right.
At the moment, there's a lovely diagram foot is on the bottom page of the instruction one. And be nice to see how well that is that a real image from? Was it an actual losing image?
Right. Stage 1. Note the difference between ports B and ports D on the frame. 39.1. Port B have a peg on one side, while port D has a flat side. See next step.
Yeah, so I actually cut all part B's off already, so
So it's port B and port D. There's a difference between the two of them. B's
yeah, part B's got a little peg,
yeah,
and part D has not. It's got like a flat surface. I'm going to leave that one on there for a moment.
Right. Check the fit of the first part B over the narrow end of the first part A.
Right. Knowing which way around these go on.
See the narrow end. Put much narrow down. Yeah, there's a bit where it's.
Well, on part B, that's what I'm wondering, because there's a small hole on one end and a larger hole on the other.
Mm.
And if it goes that way around.
Can I just bring up this bit of chat before you go any further, Adrian? So John's model making says tier 4 will make me cry. Yeah, I think it'll make us all cry, really, because we really don't want to be in tier 4, but there you go. Then John's model making says use Tamiya cement glue if possible. It's thinner than super glue. I suppose it's whatever glue you're used to, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got some of the Tamiya cement glue actually. So
on that part, there's a sort of a darker black and then a shinier black. Because looking at the picture, there's like a shinier black which is on the outside, and a darker black on the inside.
Well, I don't know if they actually get pushed in or not, because you got that one there which fits in, and to be honest, it's a loose fitting. And you got the other hole on that side. Actually, I am going to go to get one. Right, okay. So I jumped onto the part, and it's a large hole they all fit into, and it's a loose, to be honest, a very loose fitting. Right, I'm going to.
it does say glue in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Chase says, apply a little super glue around the recessed end of the port A and fix port B. Repeat to make 2 more assemblies.
Stand that on one end. The way I'm gluing them is actually I'm gluing them on the larger bit near that edge there, not trying to get any hot glue near that edge there at all.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make sure there's no glue near the fibre optic lens tubing.
StreamYard is a bit slow tonight, but there we go. So I've got another take on the glue, and that P40F20 says at John's model making, you would need Tamiya ABS cement and not their extra thin. Probably their extra thin would be too runny, wouldn't it?
I've got the Tamiya cement that P40F20 recommended anyway, so.
Yeah, I have too.
Not cheap though.
No, it's not cheap now. It's
It's right, isn't it?
Right.
So, have you done 3 of them?
Now I'm just doing the final one. Sorry, I just want to check something out. Well, right, that's those 3.
Right. Then number 2, take part D from the frame 39.1 and check the fit on the 4th part B glue in place.
Yes, I just got cut those off. I didn't cut everything off because I thought it might save a bit of time. And I don't think you want me. And plus, it was easy to tell which one was, make sure which was different at the time. Because I will actually keep them roughly separated when I've glued them together. Right, let's just fit this one.
okay, and then a little bit further information on gloves from P40F20 says extra thin is for styrene plastic. These parts are ABS plastic. Yeah, they remind me of the Rootmaster bits as well, don't they? I didn't actually know what ABS plastic was till we started building the Rootmaster.
I knew. That's only because I did the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
I've dealt with ABS and polystyrene plastics.
Are you done that bit? So
Yes.
You should have 4 parts now. So
Yeah, I've kept all 3 the same together, and I put the other one offside at the moment.
Right, so
I know which is a different one.
So that's completed work. 3 holders A and B and 1 holder A and B have been assembled. Part 3 and part 3902 and 3903 will be used in the next issue. Store all parts carefully until needed.
Yeah, well, that's if you're jumping on to the next issue.
So I now hand over to Mark.
Okay, so issue 40, we are fitting optical fibers to the left wing. And when Adrian's ready, we'll go through the parts.
Okay, and I'll just catch up on this bit of. Oh, it's not joined it up yet. So there we go. So P40 F20 says they use ABS plastic for part works because it's less brittle than styrene plastic. Ah, right. Okay, that explains a lot then, doesn't it? Because a lot of plastics are time expanded, aren't they? And then John's model making says I used extra thin and it works fine.
Right. I'm not getting into glue wars.
Glue wars, yeah.
Okay, Adrian. So part 1 is optical fibers ×2 short.
Yep. I'll just grab one of them for.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, work with them on the X-Wing. Okay, part 2 is optical fiber medium.
Yeah. That's almost the length of my finger.
Yeah. Part 3 is optical fiber long.
Yeah, that's almost the length of the package almost.
Yeah. Okay. Part 4 is LED and cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a large, it's not a dome one, it's more of a round, square, flat edge.
Okay. Part 5 is 3 PWB 2x3mm screws, 1 spare.
Yes. And I've already put one away in the pot already.
Okay. And part 6 is cable label.
Yep.
There we go. Right.
You find basically for them certain things you'll find, well, like as they've got too many bulbs, it was a lot easier to just put separately label in the package and get them to do it.
Yeah.
Having someone that you, like, let's say there are 10,000 lights, and 5,000 had to be a certain label, and the other 5,000 be another label.
Yeah.
Paying someone to actually just sit down, labeling them all.
Well, they labelled them on the Route Master.
It's probably down to the manufacturer wise who probably done it.
Okay.
But you on a business market and do it yourself.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably down to the manufacturing company whoever took the job on.
Yeah.
Or someone designed it. Oh, yes, we can produce this. But the way to keep the costs down, we're not willing to pay our staff to do that job.
Yeah. Okay, Adrian. So step 1 is take part C from the frame 01 and the 4 optical fibers 2x4001, 4002 and 4003. Thread the ends of the fibers into the holes in part C. Note the orientation of part C inset. The fibers are flexible so they can be fitted in any order.
Right, okay. They basically want this bracket so that'd be a certain distance away from the lamp. I'm going to start with the small ones first. It doesn't matter which orientation?
No, doesn't matter.
Well, you probably work out think,
Sorry, just a bit of chat's coming and it made me chuckle.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know any of his songs. So, well, I do actually, but I can't sing them. But Robert Milne, hi, Robert Milne. Hi, everyone. This is Ed Sheeran.
Hi, Ed.
Hello, Ed. Welcome to the stream, Ed Sheeran. Now, can you sing us a song?
Right, okay, all 4 of those are in there.
Okay. So step 2 is take the optical fibre grip 39-03 and thread the ends of the optical fibres into the grip so that part C fits in the end of the grip. No glue is needed. Push the fibres through the part C so they extend by about 10 millimeters to ensure that they cannot slip out.
So which way does it actually go in then? Does that go in that way, or do you want
yes,
to go in the other way?
Yes, they're going that way, Adrian.
So they're not actually being clear which end that black bit goes.
No. So people in the chat, the Ed Sheeran thing is, I saw Geordie Dave's son, and he looks a spitting image of Ed Sheeran. Honestly.
Can you play a guitar, Robert?
Adrian, I don't think it really matters how long they are coming out, because in step 4, you push them through.
Yes.
So,
It just makes sure. Well, one fall out. Just make sure they all 4 of them are there. But you find you basically probably when you push the light in, it just they are now tight. Probably before I put them all in there, they were loose in. They could easily drop out. But that section there, you find a little bit tighter. They're just making sure all of them there.
Yeah.
But when you do it, when you push the light in, you're actually making sure they're all actually butting against the light. They'll just make sure you had them all out that way. There's no gap between the light between there.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's all they're trying to do is make sure they're actually butting against the light.
Okay. Right. So you're going to need your Spitfire next, Adrian.
Yep.
Okay, while you're doing that, we'll bring up the chat, and the chat is John's Model Making says, "Hello, Mr. Ed." And Matthew Barham says, "Evening all." Evening, Matthew.
Evening, Matthew.
Right, we're doing the dark side first. So basically, as we were discussing before the stream, I think it doesn't matter.
No. Okay.
I think what we're talking about would be actually on the other side. So
yeah. So step 3 is identify the 2 raised screw sockets circled on part 2301 where the fibre grip 3903 will be positioned. Thread the fibres under the bar of part 2301 and the metal part 2401 and fit the recesses of part 3903 around the sockets. Right. Harshett love their instructions.
They sure do.
Yes. Actually, they'll take note roughly the fibres went, so I'm actually already roughly organising. Yes, there is a little cutout gap underneath there as well.
Okay, so we've got a bit of chat there. Matthew Barham says he's watching the movie version of The Lion King earlier. And then Christine says, "Hello, everyone. Hope you are keeping well and safe." Hello, darling. And
hi, Christine.
Matthew Barham says, "Hello, Christine." Okay, another one, and that is John's Model Making says, "Have you guys seen the Agora release of the Zero? It is similar display and scale of this Spitfire." No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
We've got Fleetwood J. Hiya, all. Hope everyone is okay, and good luck with your build, Adrian. Sorry I am late, been a busy day. That's okay, Fleetwood J. Thanks for joining us.
Hi,
That's okay, Fleetwood. Now, people have sometimes go to have a job, or they might be having a sleep. I'm glad you can make it. Right.
Looks like it's like threading a needle.
Yes.
Okay, so Matthew Brown says 6th of January, I'm opening an account with Barclays to save up for a wedding. Good luck with that, Matthew. From personal experience, weddings nowadays aren't cheap. So good luck with that.
Okay. Right. Okay. Got that roughly positioned.
Right. Okay. So, step 4. Use a small flat tool such as the flat end of a pair of tweezers to ease the ends of the optical fibers back towards part C so they are flush with the end of the opening in part 3903. Dotted line. The inset shows the fibers in position. What I'm just going to do is just show that instruction larger for everybody. And you can see.
Yeah, quite small, isn't it?
Yeah, and then put Adrian back on.
You know, I'm going to see if I can use a light bulb basically to push it. Because then they almost be the same length.
Mm.
Right, okay, that looks perfect.
Okay.
If you notice, I did push most of them through, but I wanted to just finally.
Yeah.
Then at least I know all 4 of them are about the same distance away from the light.
Yeah. Okay. So step 5: take the cable 04 and cable label part 6. Remove the label from its backing and fix it around the end of the cable near the connector.
Right. Undo the tie up the cable month. Sorry guys, it's not on camera. Just undo the tie.
Okay, Matthew Baum says, where can I buy issues 6 to 9 of the Spitfire? I'm getting 1 to 4 at Christmas. Well, have you tried the Hachette website? If not, have you tried the Facebook Marketplace or eBay or places like that?
The Harsher is fully in stock of all the issues for the
Oh.
Spitfire. The Harsher website.
Harsher website then.
Right. Well, there's the label half on. I'm about to tie it over. Spin it around, so I can't do this exactly on camera. I would do, but it means moving the model out of the way. But I'm sure you have to go back to the model in a second.
Yeah.
So I don't know when they actually got this already paired. Right, okay, then get the model in place, do the other job basically, then this job's already done. Right, okay, step 6.
Okay, step 6 is fit the LED on the end of cable 04 onto the open end of the optical fiber grip.
At the moment, I reckon we might be screwing that down, so I'm going to get my screwdriver ready.
Okay.
So we might be anchoring that down, so I thought better get one of those ready. That's what I predict. I haven't exactly checked that at all. That's what I'm sure might be happening. Right, okay.
Okay.
Which way around the... Gosh, I have to do the same way. Right.
Okay. Step 7. Take the other half of the optical fiber grip, fit it over part 3903, enclosing the LED as indicated.
Right, yes. Okay.
Okay, step 8. Fix the optical fiber grips in place using 2 PWB 2x3mm screws. The flanges on the screws hold the optical grips in place when the screws are fixed to the wing frame. Any chat there?
Yeah, there's a little bit of chat. I'll bring it up. So we've got Matthew Baum says, I already have issue 5 unopened. That's good, Matthew. And then John's model making says, good luck with the wedding, Matthew. Yeah, good luck, Matthew, from us. Yeah, let's hope COVID goes away for you so you can have a clear day for your wedding. It's very difficult planning a wedding while COVID's on, I can tell you. As my son's just nicely got married on his 3rd attempt. They had to have on the 3rd date that they actually got married. So yeah, been very awkward for them, but they managed it on Wednesday. Thank goodness. So, and then Matthew Baum says, thanks, John. Wife's name is Georgiana. She's Filipino. Okay.
I bet they're glad they've got that milestone out of the way now, Dave.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah.
I'm going to say you shouldn't be sick and tired of you doing your wedding, should you? But
no, but no, you can understand that it's been really frustrating for them. You know, especially when they had 100 guests and then they had to shave it down to just 15.
Yeah.
Very, very upsetting for a few.
Okay, those 2 screws are in.
Okay, so step 9 is turn the model around so that you can access the leading edge of the left wing. Take the 3 optical fiber holders, A and B, assembled in the previous issue. Fit the first one onto the free end of one of the optical fibers, part 1, a short one. Do not use any glue. The fiber is a tight fit and will stay in place. Fit the remaining optical fiber holders, A and B, onto the remaining short optical fiber, part 1, and optical fiber, part 2, the middle length, as shown below, left and middle. Finally, fit the assembly, A/D, onto the largest optical fiber, 4003 below.
That is a long
The
instruction.
old one out goes on the very long one, and the other 3 goes on the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew Baum says, I think there's a COVID vaccine now. Yes, there is a COVID vaccine, but you will have to wait your turn. I think there'll be many, many thousands of people before the younger generation get that.
So, doing the 2 short ones first. Sliding them on. Doing the middle side one. And finally, I'm doing the longest one. Oh, they're not a tight fit. They're sort of a loose fit. They are.
Which one? Is the longest the one with the D fit nut?
Yes. The old one now is on the very longest one. But the other 3 of them have a little peg. Because I can tell where they go. Because that one there's got a little hole. That's one of them goes. That one's got a little hole. That one's got a little hole. And the final one goes there.
Yeah. Well, that is step 10. Identify the 4 fixing points for the optical fiber holders along the leading edge of the left wing in the wing frame, indicated by the arrows. Note that the fixing point near the end of the wing, blue arrow, has a larger square recess to accommodate optical fiber holder A/D. Okay, so we'll move on to step 11. Take the longest optical fiber, 4003, and fit the flat side of the holder into the recess. The fiber also has to be fitted into a notch in the wing frame, 2301, indicated by the green arrow. Glue the flat side of part D of the holder into the recess. Fit the pegs on the 3 holders A and B into the remaining 3 recesses and glue in place. Again, the fibers sit in the notches indicated by the blue arrows.
Heck. Oops.
Right, yeah. Okay. And don't get any glue on the optical fibers.
So Matthew says, I'm late 40s, 50 in summer. Jolly good. And says, Matthew, the last 20 issues of this is the diorama. Do we get a pilot figure and display stand? I do believe we do get a pilot figure, but I think, I could be wrong, I think he is standing is the pilot. There could be optional extras a bit later on. We don't know. It's a bit too early yet to guess. But yes, we do get a diorama if you take it to the full 120 issues.
Right, I've glued that one in. I'm going to wait until it glues until I've repositioned
The optical fiber.
Yeah, optical fiber.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, could you put that in before you put the optical fiber in?
I think it's getting the optical fiber on the end of them, isn't it?
Yes. Right, do I do that one?
Not that one looks like very tight.
That looks quite fiddly white, does that, Adrian?
Yes.
I'm going to have fun with that on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay. I thought I should get that tube in first because I'm wondering which one next to do. This one. Do I do that one next?
Yeah, I'd move along in the line, Adrian.
Yes. Right. Okay. But when I've done this one, I'm going to move to the far end, and it gives a chance for this one to just harden off. Because I can see I clamped the other one down. I thought, right, okay, save me sitting there and holding it, waiting it to go off.
Yeah, I think it's clamped on.
Right, that's doing that one.
Jolly good.
Take that one off because I'll be using it in a minute. Right, now I'm going to work onto. Yeah, I know they say do it in order, but I'm going to go to this far end. Right, okay, there's a little back there for it to go in.
Just hope these LED bulbs you're using are better than the ones you used in the Route Master.
Yeah.
I'm going to scan again, just put a clamp on there to hold that one in. Right, okay, now I go.
We're all holding our breath here, Adrian.
No, it's like we're landing a spacecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing the tricky job, showing you how to do it, Mark.
That's all right. You're all showing me how to do it at a future date, because I'll be walking this way as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so step 12 is take the battery box and check that it is turned off. Connect the testing board to the battery box. Connect the LED cable to the LED socket on the testing board. Then turn on the battery box.
Oh, sounds brilliant.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
That works. Yeah.
Whoa, look at that. Right, we've got a comment from Fleetwood J, and Fleetwood J says, is it worth putting some electrical tape over the clear pipes to stop light bleed?
We were discussing that, weren't we, pre-stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John's model making says, shoot, Adrian, shoot.
The thing is, now when they're going to connect properly to the what you call it, they're just going to flash.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. You can see the 3 light. You've got the 3 dots there.
Superb.
There we go.
Superb.
So are you going to get much bleed if they're going to flash?
That's the thing, yeah.
Like a machine gun fire, it's just probably going to go do, and that's it.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
We're not going to be permanent on like that.
No.
Now, well, as this is a dark side, the underside, I'm actually thinking of doing the lighter side, putting a bit of tape. Take the wing off and put a bit of tape where roughly that area there. So just in case there is a little light bleed. As they're basically flashing, it might not matter, but they probably looked into that. But I'm just saying, right, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Step 13 is basically the optical fibers carry the light from the LED to the tips of the fiber holders on the leading edge of the left wing. When you've tested the cables, turn off the battery box and disconnect the cables. And then that is completed work. Optical fibers for the machine guns have been fitted along the leading edge of the left wing.
Yes.
And coming in next week's issue is holders for the optical fibers that light up the machine guns on the right wing.
Wow.
And that's all completed tonight.
Right. I'm going to actually take the cable tie. And I'm going to tie the cable up and then basically it leaks it. Protects it. I might end up either yanking the plug off or yanking the wires off the light bulb. I'd rather anchor it a bit more until they tell us, right, okay, yes, the cables clip under there and there. I gather where they might go because I believe, well, there's a little hole there, gap there, there's a little clip there. And I reckon the wires will go through that point there.
Yeah.
It's a segment for another time.
Yeah.
So that's what I done. Tied up the cables, basically it's not dangling down, hanging where, well, same as the undercarriage whip wire.
Yeah.
I'm back up again. It keeps the ends nice and tidy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So I'll just go through this little bit of chat. Matthew Baum says a good place to display the completed model might be the wife's dining table. Yeah, well, that's entirely up to you and your intended wife. I'm going to look for probably a cabinet or some corner of the room I could put a shelf up where, you know, I could put the diorama up and everything. So Matthew Brown says, looks like we're winging it for now. Yes, we're winging it for now. What a joke that is. Fleetwood J says they are very bright and I would cover them, and like Adrian said, do underneath top of the wing to prevent light bleed. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, YouTube schedule.
YouTube schedule.
Right, so tomorrow evening we have Horlicks, and he is launching his Spitfire tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, issues 1 and 2.
Excellent.
There
Or more, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. And then on Sunday, it's me on my channel, and I'll be doing Build a Spitfire show, issue 39 to 40.
Okay.
And then on Monday, we've got Chris Davies World doing the Ecto 1. And then on Tuesday, it's Build with Adrian, 7:30. And he will be Build the T1 VW Samba Camper van stage, 63 to 69.
Jolly good.
Then on the Wednesday at 2 o'clock, we have the Paint with Diamond show with Penny's Pit Stop and Yorkshire Crafter on both their channels. That's 2 p.m. on Wednesday. And then Wednesday evening, we have Penny's Pit Stop again, and she'll be doing the Parkwork show. Route Master 104 and 105.
Wow.
So you'll get to see Penny's new room.
Yes.
And then Thursday, Christmas Eve, there is no stream. Friday, Christmas Day, there's no stream.
No.
And Saturday, there'll be no stream.
No, because it's Boxing Day, yeah.
Yes. And I do believe the next
so
stream...
roughly, yeah.
Yeah. The next stream will be Chris Camplin, and that will be Monday, the 28th of December, if he's still building.
Yeah.
But we don't know that until close to the time.
Yeah.
And that's
I
it.
mean, the next day after then, I might be, depends what coming, or it might be the camper.
Mm.
Yeah.
I might be doing a Terminator, or it could be the camper.
Yeah.
Okay. So, would you give that issue 10 out of 10, Adrian?
Oh, yes, I think I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in a moment, I've got to defrost my deep freeze in a minute with a hammer.
Right. Oh, dear. You mustn't like your deep freeze.
Yeah, well, it's a very big one. You can climb in it. It's a huge one. So you've got to use a hammer.
Right,
well.
It's only a plastic hammer, right? So.
So tomorrow night when Horlicks is on, if Adrian comes onto the stream and he's absolutely frozen, we know that he slipped, fell in the freezer, and he's getting out.
Yeah, and I saw Geordie Dave earlier eating some, what was it? Caramel wafers, yeah.
Okay, there's a bit of chat.
Yeah, there's a bit of chat. So Matthew Barham says my next delivery will be 35 to 38. Jolly good, Matthew. And we've got Penny's Pit Stop. Evening, Penny. So good evening. Fell asleep again. Did I miss much? Yeah, you missed the whole build, Penny. You'll have to go back right to the start and start again. So Penny's Pit Stop said, I'd rate that 3 caramel wafers and a soap capsule. Very good.
Oh dear.
Right. Let's go backwards. So, as I introduced you all, so it's Mark.
So fantastic build tonight. I do love a bit of electrics in these models. So yeah, been a fantastic build tonight. Adrian's done really well, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next live stream, which will be tomorrow.
Yeah, and Dave Hobbies.
And I'll catch you tomorrow as well, so on Horlick's stream, and I'm looking forward to it actually, because I'm going to start Horlick's off on the Spitfire. Won't it be an adventure? And it'll be right from issue 1, and it'll be going right through the whole issues, right to issue 120 when we get that far. So yeah, so it's goodbye from me. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for inviting us, Adrian. Give Adrian a nice good thumbs up at the end of the day, and we'll see you later on.
And finally, Gordy Dave.
Yep, as Dave says, give Adrian a thumbs up and subscribe to everybody on here, and hopefully I may be on tomorrow night if Horlick has invited us. And good night, everybody, and have a good Christmas.
And yes, and can we just quickly go for the final chat?
Yeah, we can. That's no problem. So Yorkshire Crafter says, I almost fell off my chair, laughing out loud, laughing out loud. Yeah, so did I. Mike Tedstone says, hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Join us tomorrow night on Horlick's channel, and you'll see the Spitfire from issue 1. So, and Mike Tedstone says, sorry, I missed it all. You can always go back on it, I suppose.
Yeah,
but,
you can always watch it back. Well, if you found my channel, you can always find my issue 1 up to now.
Yeah.
Or you can just Cat from Horlicks, is he's going to be starting it from tomorrow.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So, and then John's model making says, laughing out loud, evening, guys. But evening. And Penny's Pit Stop says, can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah, you and me too, Penny. We can't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's the chat.